Hey guys, so I forgot to film dinner last night. It was the crock pot lasagna that my family loves so much. Me and my husband were working all day yesterday on Sunday to fix my garbage disposal. And that whole side of the sink, it just would not drain. And because of that, it was putting bad water into my dishwasher. And just being busy, it has been that way for a while, and finally yesterday we got ourselves up and together and we worked on it. It took us hours, but we figured it all out. So yay, my dishwasher is working now. I've been doing hand dishes for a long time and my hands are just awful now. And yay for both sides of my sink working again. I'm very happy. So with just being so busy, I did my crock pot lasagna, thank goodness, got that going in the morning. And then when it was dinner time, I had this window here open because where my husband was working on part of the drains, it's just right outside that window. And so we were kind of passing tools back and forth, and I'm turning the water off and on. And so I really just sat here, had my crock pot, and plated up the kids' plates while I was helping him work. And it totally just did not go into my mind to film. I was just doing all that stuff. But it was delicious. I've shared, Natalie says best ever. I have shared that recipe, everything you need and how to make it and all that. I've shared that before. So I will try to pop a card up or link it so that you can see what it's like. It's very yummy. I think that now that I have 2 crock pots, I think next time I make it, I will make 2, because the way that it works with a family of 7 is everyone gets one big helping, but then that's it. Well, I wouldn't say big, a normal sized helping, and that's it. And then yeah, you can do salad and French bread and all that, but I like enough to where if someone wants seconds, they can get seconds, or leftovers for the next day, lunch, just whatever. So I'm going to do 2 next time. In the crock pot's our favorite. I know if I did it in the oven, I could make bigger ones, but we like it in the crock pot, so it's whatever. Yeah, so I'll show you what we're having for dinner and I will quit yapping. Tonight I'm going to do the tortellini soup that I also have showed already in a video. We're still on our, Melissa, that's loud, pantry and freezer challenge. I had picked these up at Aldi's a couple of weeks ago because they were on sale. And then my husband really wanted some meat with it because, you know, guys have to have their meat. So these are just 5 cheese tortellinis. I get 2 packs. Each pack is 20 ounces. Yeah. And then we'll need some heavy whipping cream and some crushed tomatoes. Where are those? They're in the pantry. Yeah, and it's really basic, really simple. I have a recipe and a how-to video on that in my Instant Pot dinners. Yes, crushed tomatoes. Thank you, Melissa. Both. So anyway, this is very simple, very easy. It's going to be our dinner for tonight, and actually this will make 2 dinners. So thank you, Natalie. So we'll make fill up my Instant Pot to the brim, basically, with this stuff. In my other video, I didn't show doing it with the Italian sausage, but with the leftovers, I did add to it. So I'm going to saute these and then add my ingredients and cook it the same way I cook it in that other video. So I will link that also. And like I said, this will be a dinner tonight, and then I'll put the rest in my freezer. It'll be a dinner or lunch for a different night, and I will show you this when it gets all done. I'm all out of garlic bread. Sad, sad day, but it's the freezer pantry challenge, so we're just going to have this. There's not going to be any garlic bread or anything, but this is delicious and filling. I will quit yapping, and I'll be back when it's all done. Hopefully I remember tonight and show you how that is. Okay, so I've sauteed my meat, and then I've added in a little bit of butter just to kind of deglaze the bottom of that pan. And then I've added in some of this Tuscan garlic. I did not do this last time. Hold on just a second, Aria. I didn't do this last time, but I thought it sounded good tonight. And then I also added in some garlic salt, and then some Italian seasoning. So we'll see how that works together. I didn't do a ton of the Italian seasoning, but I thought we'll get some extra flavors going in there. So this is all cooked up. Ooh, fogging us up.
This and this and that.
Yeah. Okay, so then we're going to add in our crushed tomatoes. I'm going to put my liquid in, then my noodles, give it a stir, and then get it going. I think it only takes like 7 minutes in there. Don't you think?
I want the money in my 2 pockets.
Okay, you going to show us your pockets? Yeah. Okay, show us your pockets. Oh, yeah.
Yes, I only have 1 pocket.
Just 1 pocket?
Yeah.
I think you have 4 pockets.
I have 4 pockets.
You have 4 pockets.
Well,
all right.
Oh,
So you just
I only have
pour. I still have to open this one up, but I can't do it with one hand. So we'll do what we can with one hand. I used a tiny bit of this the other day to help with some gravy that I made, but there's still enough. You want to help me? You can do the other can of tomatoes, okay? Alright, so let's get the other can open, and Arya's going to help us. Alright, Arya, dump it in. Woo! Yeah! Is that going to be so good?
I did this
Do you want to stir it while I open up the noodles? Okay. It's looking and smelling pretty good, huh? And you can do different tortellini with this. Can you turn your textbooks down a little bit, honey?
do this. I'm gonna do
Thank you. They're doing, my big girls are doing math. And then we're done for the day, huh? Okay, you're gonna do that. Here, you can dump the whole package in. How about that? You could get seafood. They have seafood. Here, get it in there. Tortellini. You could get it with Italian sausage inside your tortellini. Oh, look, there's 2 left in there. Oh, we dropped them.
Yeah.
Just there's all kinds. Chicken. I think what I'm going to do, I saw that Sam's Club had some with Italian sausage and cheese in it. So I think I might do that next time and not add the meat to it. Just buy it with meat already in it. Oh yeah, you're getting the noodles?
Yeah.
Alright, so it's all done. I'm going to put a little bit, or I already did, of shredded cheese on top. And then I'm just going to have it stay warm until my husband gets home. Alright guys, so for dinner tonight, it's Tuesday. We just got back from the park. I had put taco soup that was in the freezer. I had it thawing this morning. Then I placed it into my Instant Pot on slow cook. It just naturally set for 4 hours and I thought, hey, that's fine. It's not gonna burn. I'll be back. So we got back, it still has 53 minutes left, so I'm just gonna put it on keep warm. But you can see it's done. It's well cooked. It really just needed to finish thawing a little bit in the middle and then warm up. So it's good and cooked. And then Natalie does not like taco soup, so we're thawing her out. This is chicken noodle soup from last week, I think it was in the freezer. So it's good and thawed. I'm just gonna warm that up on the stove. I'm gonna get out some sour cream and cheese, and that's dinner tonight. All right, good morning guys. I'm looking rough today. It's 8, about to wake the big kids up, but I went back last night. I don't know if you saw my Aldi fill-in haul. I'll pop a card up for you. And I had spent $74 thinking that'd be enough for the week, but I had my other the rest of that because I had 100 and I only spent 74 of it. So I was like, I can go back if I need to. So I did go back to Aldi last night. I went a tiny bit over. I spent $26 I think. Just enough to get it through till Friday, and I'm gonna go big grocery shopping. But it's just I had no fruit, and I can't live in a world where there's no fruit. That's what my children snack on, and while yes, I'm trying to stay on budget, we still have to eat. So I didn't go over too bad, you know, by like $10, so we'll survive. But got some oranges right there. We were all out of oranges. Got a bag of apples. What else did I get? Oh, I got other things that I can't remember now, but I'll show you how bare this is looking. Okay, so we got the 2 lone eggs up there. Oh, now my camera's gonna die. Oh yes, I got a thing of yogurt. My kids like apples cut up and dipped in yogurt. We did that yesterday for our snack. I was out of milk, and I just, like I said, there's certain things you can't live without. Had to go get that milk, and yeah, some fruit. And I think, what else did I get? I got a bag of popcorn chicken because priorities. Gotta get certain things. But I'm gonna turn my camera off now because it's dying. I remembered my other things. I got one thing of spaghetti and spaghetti sauce. Because the kids were we haven't had spaghetti in a while. And they were wanting that. And I got a little thing of smoked sausage. They had this there. Oh, and some string cheese. I got some string cheese. So that this morning for breakfast. Let's see, yesterday for breakfast. Oh, I made that. I defrosted and heated up that little breakfast casserole that I had made a week or two ago. Heated that up. We had that for breakfast, and then for lunch we just had some jasmine rice and veggies in the Instant Pot with some apple slices that the kids dipped in yogurt. And then for dinner, what did we have for dinner last night, Violet? Oh, taco soup. Taco soup. And that was the last of the taco soup. It was from the taco soup I made for my Instant Pot. Oh, that was a while. I have that in a video when I made that, and it ended up being 3 dinners. So go taco soup. I appreciate when meals stretch further than I have planned them to. So yeah, we're just gonna get ourselves, we had kind of a late night last night. It felt so good outside that we played outside, and then we thought, if we played outside, we deserve ice cream. We went and we got some ice cream, and that's because I was in town. I thought, hey, you know, let's stop at Aldi and get some fruit so we can survive. Right, because we can't survive without fruit, can we, Violet? No. So the kids are all, Aria heard me say I have to wake up the kids. So she went in there and she said, it's morning. And she came back and she said, the kids are up. So anyway, I'm gonna get these, I'm gonna do some eggs, and I'm gonna slice these down the middle, and we're gonna have some toast. That's gonna be our breakfast today. For lunch, I think I'll do that spaghetti for the kids. I'm not gonna do any meat because the kids they'll eat it if it's there. They don't really care, so we're just gonna do cheap little spaghetti lunch. And then dinner tonight, I'm either gonna do some ham and beans or some chicken fried rice, both of which are prepped in the freezer. Just gotta throw them in my crock pot or Instant Pot, so I'll figure that out and you guys will see at dinner time. And then I've done so many videos, this and my haul and a vlog, and I can't remember which video I've talked about it in, but on Friday we'll go big grocery shopping, and I'm gonna do like a 2-3 week haul. We'll see how big I decide to go. Here's an example of how they're turning out. Some kids requested fried eggs, some kids requested scrambled, and then those little sausages I sliced down the middle and then in half. I gave both the little girls half of an orange. The big kids can have a whole one if they want. I just don't think my little ones can fit all this and more. And then here's Aria's plate. She wanted scrambled, and I'm gonna have to get out the hot sauce because all my kids are big fans of hot sauce on eggs. So 2 different options we're having this morning, kinda. You can pick an egg, eat the rest, have a good morning. Alright you guys, so we just got back home. We went to the park again with friends today, and for dinner I'm actually doing 2 different things. I'll show you what we're doing. I can't remember if I've told you guys this already today or not. So this is some chicken fried rice that's been in my freezer. So I'm going to scramble up some eggs and mix it in with this with some seasoning and some soy sauce. So that's one option, but I didn't feel like that, some of the kids didn't feel like that, and it's not a ton. So we did not have spaghetti for lunch as planned. We ended up having popcorn chicken and french fries. So for the other dinner option, we're going to do spaghetti noodles, and then this is leftover stroganoff sauce that's been in the freezer. So I'm going to heat this up in a saucepan. I'll probably add a little bit more sour cream because last time there wasn't quite enough for our taste. We thought, hey, it's not as sour creamy as our usual stroganoff. And yeah, those are our 2 dinner options for tonight. And then tomorrow night will be our last Pantry Challenge dinner. And you just saw my messy dining room. We did school, ran straight out to the park. Alyssa's about to start cleaning that up for dinner. So tomorrow will be our last Pantry Challenge dinner night. And I have, I think, ham and beans and cornbread. So I will probably just do that. We have a little tiny bit of pot roast left that's taking up a big container. So I want that eaten too. So you know, I might just heat it up also, because I do have, I know at least one kid who doesn't like ham and beans and one who would prefer not to eat it. So I think I'll do the ham and beans and we'll just eat of it what we eat of it. I probably will not save any of the leftovers of it. I hate to be wasteful, but it's just not liked by enough people in my household to do that. And then the ones who don't like that will eat that roast. It's a stew that I had gotten from Aldi. So the ones who don't like the ham and beans can eat that. And then my pantry will be, hi Aria, will be pretty well cleared out. I still have that ginormous turkey breast in there, but I have that on the menu plan for this coming month. Didn't use it during this freezer challenge, but I do have some different recipes that I'm going to use that for this month. So we'll get that eaten up and it'll be yum. And a few other different new recipes coming up in April. So we're excited around here. So I'm going to get this dinner going and I'll show you both options when they get done. I wanted to do sort of a disclaimer. While I'm making 2 dinners tonight, that is not my normal. Normally if I was making chicken fried rice, that's what we were having. I would serve it to every child. They can pick through it and eat it as they see fit, but that is what's for dinner. If my children really just absolutely do not want that dinner, they are welcome to make themselves a sandwich, but they know they don't get any like sweets instead. They can't go make a bowl of cereal or anything like that. So making 2 dinners is not a normal around here, but because I had just a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and it's a pantry challenge, I'm gonna do that tonight. So got happy kids about that. So this chicken fried rice is basically done. About to turn it off, put the lid on, and it's smelling really good. This is something great that's really cheap. It freezes well. All you have to do is thaw it and recook it. You could do it in your oven. Mine was just in a baggie, so I needed to dump it out. So I'm doing it in my big electric skillet. But it thaws out well, it recooks well, your rice is not mushy, and it's just a cheap, good dinner. You got chicken, eggs, veggies, rice, all the things in there. If you put it in a freezer pan to sit in the freezer, then you can just heat it up in your oven. And then Lissa's stirring our stroganoff sauce there. I added some more sour cream like I said I would. Taste a little bit more stroganoff-y. Yes, okay. The last time we made it, it was a little more Alfredo-y. I didn't have enough sour cream to make it work. So anyway, got this pasta going. It's smelling good, but it's smelling like Italian Chinese.
Yes. Italian Chinese.
Yes. Hey guys, so it's the first time you're seeing me today on Thursday, but we've had a full day. So breakfast, woke up early, we had eggs and cereal. They picked either or. And then we had to head out for a field trip. So we just packed up a bunch of, some of us had peanut butter and jelly, some had ham and cheese. I did stop, I picked up some chips and a pack of cookies because, you know, we have to eat on the field trip. And then I took some apples and oranges from home, and that was lunch. And then before we left, I put 2 different things in 2 different crock pots, or you know what I mean. So we put some leftover roast into one, and I knew it wasn't enough to feed everybody, so I put some of that leftover Italian tortellini soup. So that's what we had for dinner, and we've all already eaten, but this was the tortellini. It's not soup now. Left it in the crock pot. There wasn't a ton of liquid, but it was still a yummy pasta. It was kind of like lasagna. And then that roast, which was basically all eaten up. And I'm not going to save the leftovers. I'm going to leave them out for a little bit because we like to snack after dinner because we eat dinner so early. I always tell you guys that. So I'm just going to leave them out for now. And I'm sure they'll be snacked on, and there won't be enough left to save for anything. So I'm just going to dump whatever's left if there's anything left at the end of the day. And that is it. That was the dinners this week. It was kind of a boring week of dinners because it was all leftovers. So you've already seen us eat those things. You've already seen me make those things. But I'm going grocery shopping tomorrow. So I will show you guys that haul. I might do a shop with me. And then this coming week, so starting Friday, starting tomorrow, it'll be a new week of what's for dinner, we'll call it. And that'll be some new and different things. Maybe some repeats, but I'm going to try to switch it up a little bit. And it at least won't be just heating up freezer meals. It'll be some new stuff to make one, freeze one. That's what we're going to do. So, thank you guys so much for watching. If you have not subscribed yet, I would love for you to. And we will see you guys next time. Bye, y'all.